Welcome to my channel. I'm going to do some more music tonight, like I always do, 6 reactions. But before I do that, I want to do I guess we'll call it an educational, or maybe we'll call it a rant video. Before we get into any of that, I do want to thank you for coming here. I so much appreciate all the people that come to my channel. I'm now over 32,000 and it's still climbing rapidly. It's like, I don't understand it. It's going crazy. Gosh, there's a lot of people that really like my channel. I don't know why, but you do. And I'm very thankful for that. What I want to talk about in this video is copyright strikes. Now, the first thing that I want to do is I want to show you my queue that's online. Okay, so this is it. If you'll notice, I hope you can see this, in the right-hand column that you can see, you see a lot of red. And what that is I have marked each request that's been blocked for copyright in red bold so that you can see it. So if you look at my list, you see, if I scroll down in the list, you see all the requests that I have. I've got over 3,400 of them total now. But these are the ones that I've already done and they got blocked. So those are reactions that I did in most cases that you never got to see, but I did that work. I do have some, for example, this one says, I would not react to this one because she cursed God. So that means I did watch it. I started a reaction, but I stopped it. And this one says this was inappropriate for my channel. Again, now I would have looked at the video and said, I would have started a reaction and then partway through said, no, I don't want to do that. So that there's a couple of those there. And then there's some where I've said, this would have been blocked if I'd done it, so I didn't bother. Because if it's Hunan TV or KBS Media, they're going to block every single thing I do. So if it's on those 2 channels or affiliated with those 2 channels, you're just never going to see it. Even if I do the reaction, you'll never see it. So what's the point in doing the reaction? Okay? But here's something that I do not understand. This is an email from YouTube. Okay? And what this email says is, after reviewing your dispute, Oriental News Corporation has decided their copyright claim is still valid. This is for Dimash Kudaibergen singing Hymn à l'Amour. This is a recent reaction that I did. Okay? And YouTube blocked it. And what's even weirder is, let me see if I can show you this. We'll go to my channel. Let's see. Right here. And look at content. And we have to go to the blocked ones. So we go to private because I make those private. And you'll notice that this top line says Dimash Kudaibergen, Hymn à l'Amour. Blocked. 6,217 views. 6,217 views. So what happened with this video was I uploaded it and they let it go. And it got over 6,000 views. And then all of a sudden one day I came in to look at my channel and it was blocked. And I went, what the heck is going on? So whenever something gets blocked for copyright, I always dispute it. You have 2 options with YouTube. You can either block the video, or you can, you can either dispute the copyright block, or you can appeal it. And I have done a couple appeals, and I found out that when you make an appeal, you've got a very good chance of getting a strike. You get 3 strikes, and you're out. Your channel's gone. You'll never be on YouTube again. So I quit doing appeals. But every single copyright block that I get, I dispute it, as I did with this one. And look what they said. We looked it over and we said, nah, we're gonna uphold our copyright. Now, I want you to look at this, because this is what irritates me to no end. I did a search on YouTube for Hymn à l'amour reaction Dimash. That was my search terms. You see, the very first thing that comes up is a reaction to Hymn à l'amour. Here's another one. Metal vocalist reacts. Hymn à l'amour. Here's another one. 8 octaves. Question mark. Dimash. Hymn à l'amour. No human should be able to sing like this. Reaction. Dimash. Endless dimensions. Shocking. Dimash Kudaibergen shocks in Hymn à l'amour. Reaction. I did not expect this. Dimash. Hymn à l'amour. These are all reaction channels that have reacted to the same exact content I reacted to, and they're not blocked. Can anyone explain that to me? That makes no sense at all. And what's even worse is when I dispute one, I always put in there, if there are channels that have already reacted and they're publicly visible, I list their URLs and I say, furthermore, the following channels already have a publicly available reaction to the same content. Mine is blocked. They insist on blocking it. Why? I have no idea. I cannot explain it. It makes no sense whatsoever to me. But that's how it works. And that's what you have to fight when you have a reaction channel, is this kind of stupidity. What can you do about it? Very little. I've already tried contacting YouTube and saying, hey, what the heck is going on? They don't even bother to respond. You know, they're too big for somebody little like me. Maybe if I had, 1 million viewers, maybe they'd pay attention. I don't know. But it just, it irritates me to no end that there are other channels that have this reaction up publicly available, and my channel, it's blocked. That makes no sense at all. I don't understand it. I can't make sense out of it. It doesn't make sense. It's nonsensical. But that's how it works, and that's what you have to deal with. So I just want to let you know, because this is a very specific case where I can show you clearly in writing that they're telling me you're blocked when they have not blocked other channels doing the exact same content. Go look up those reactions. Go search for Hymn à l'amour. It's L-A-M-O-U reaction Dimash. That's what you search for. Hymn à l'amour reaction Dimash. And you'll find reactions to the same song. Gosh, you got the hiccups now. But not mine. Mine is blocked. And what's worse is, if you look at these are all, I always make a video private if it's blocked so that I can see them separately. You can make videos public or private, but of course you can't make a blocked video public. Even if you mark it public, it will never be public. But what I do is I make them private so that I can easily see them. And if you look at my list, I have Dimash Hymn à l'amour, 6,217 views. For Stella, Ponta Pie Piano. Is that right? Let me blow this up so I can read it properly. Parla Pie Piano, 3,340 views, and it's blocked. Katie Malua, 277 views, and it's blocked. For Stella, Legends Never Die, 2,920 views, and it's blocked. If you can make sense out of that, put your explanation in the comments, because it makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't get it. I don't understand why they do it, but they do. And the strange thing is, sometimes when I release a reaction, it's blocked instantaneously. And then sometimes when I dispute it, it gets released. Like the, let's see, what was it? Just happened the other day, yesterday, I think. Marcin, Mozart Requiem. That was blocked for several days and then released after I disputed it. So that happens as well. But then there's others that when I upload them, it says there's no problem. And so I make them public and people start viewing them and they make comments, and then bam, all of a sudden it's gone. They remove it. I wish, I just wish the whole stupid copyright system would go away when it comes to reaction videos, because we're not stealing their content. We're reacting to it. We're talking about it. We're promoting it. We're making the singers and the artists more visible and more recognizable. So we're benefiting them. But that doesn't seem to matter to some of the greedy people in the music industry. I don't even monetize my channel, so I don't make anything off of these videos. So I'm not benefiting in any way at all, except in subscriber counts, which is, I guess you could call that bragging rights. I don't know. But it's just so frustrating. It really is frustrating. It's sometimes it gets, like one day I had 3 out of 6 songs blocked. When that happens, I really wonder if I should continue. It's just, all this work just goes down the drain. But then I get up the next day and I go, I love doing this. I'm going to do it again. I don't care how much they mess with me. That's the reality of it. Anyway, I just wanted to give you kind of an insight into what's going on and why things are the way they are, and so you could better understand what goes on my channel. One thing I would point out to you is that if it does get blocked, I go right to my queue and I change it to bold red so you can see immediately, and I erase the URL and I type in blocked for copyright by and who it was blocked by, so that you have that information and you can see readily who's being blocked and why. And I hope that at least helps you to understand why some days I don't do 6 videos, because I did 6, but some of them got blocked. And some days I do 6 and they all get through. I can't explain it. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me at all. And I've said that like 10,000 times now, so I'll stop. Before we get into today's videos, though, I do want to thank you again for coming here. And I want to pray that God will watch over you and keep you safe from harm. And that He will do that for every single person that you love. This is the Vietnam Era Vet, out.